it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain, I'ma share my story. You can walk the way with me through the glory. God be the glory.
Up next, the Pelicans taking on the Thunder for the New. Welcome to the NBA. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Shea and Williams man the backcourt. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. And it's ABC in at the small forward position. And for New Orleans, we've got Trey Murphy. He's out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Queen with a rebound. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness, and the sky is the limit for this guy.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Brent, we've seen Trey Murphy grow into a prototypical 3-and-D wing.
Well, what's been most impressive, B.A., is you thought it was just his shooting. That's been better than advertised. He's also starting to show you he can rebound, run the floor, and defend a little bit. So the package is a little bit bigger than it was once thought of with Trey Murphy coming out of the NBA draft.
Here's ABC, and stolen by Bay. Pass to Poole. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Misi takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's New Orleans up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's ABC in at the 1.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Outside Jones. Here's Bay. The Thunder with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound. Pass to ABC. Tries again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Both teams will make substitutions. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Poole from long range. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
Misses his fourth shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's made one and missed one so far at the line. New Orleans in the lead. Now here's Poole.
Come to me.
Bay from long range. He drops it from range. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's New Orleans. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, Seth.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
We've got Murray, Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the 5, down low. That's the Pelicans' 5. Ooh, poked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Williams on the wing. Over Murray. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And I like who Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive scorer.
Williamson. Holmgren with the block. Williams in the post. Pass to Hartenstein. And a nice finish on the layup. Hartenstein's got his first basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
New Orleans calls timeout. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Outside Coulibaly. Takes the 3. Misi grabs the board. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Three-pointer. He buries it from three. May's got his second basket on the night.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And good whistle there.
Oklahoma City shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's off on the second.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
The Thunder, 13.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Shea and Williams man the backcourt. Aaron Wiggins out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's ABC in at the three. And here's New Orleans now. Here's primetime. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the free throw, no good. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Chet going to work inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And there's the lob. Oh, Zion! A rim shaker!
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's primetime. Rejected by Holmgren. And here's the fast break. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Oh, he nails it!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Pass to Williamson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Aaron Wiggins. Personal.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5.
Yeah, that term unicorn kept coming up a lot with some of the draft picks that came into the league. Zion, absolutely 1 of 1. What an incredibly unique performance.
Queen, he's checked in for New Orleans. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Pelicans call time here. They're leading by 2. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Saddiq Bey.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Murray with it.
aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. And here's New Orleans now. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Shea and Williams man the backcourt. And it's Coulibaly in at the 3. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside Coulibaly to take the lead. Holmgren with a big reach.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. We've got 33 seconds left in OT. All right, guys, what do you think?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
And again, New Orleans no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Williams. And he sinks it.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 17 seconds left in the OT period. Guys, what do you think?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. Williams from long range. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Michael Porter. Naz Reid out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Castle in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, Big Dog is out there with Sharp. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Barnes. And it's Wallace in at the point guard position. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And despite having a generational talent in Wembanyama, Shams, the Spurs never skipping steps. They've got great detail to everything they do.
The Spurs draft and develop, that has been their calling card. San Antonio may not be a big free agent destination and magnet, but who knows, with Victor Wembanyama there, they are going to have the ability to attract players and potentially go after players in trades. They have a ton of capital assets, draft picks that they can trade. And Victor Wembanyama has the ability to be a generational star, like you said, Kevin. The players will eventually want to be there.
Quickly, can you even go back to a time when they've added Wembanyama, they've added Lively in Dallas, the Thunder's Chet Holmgren, what he did as a rookie? These young bigs have been sensational to watch. The size that the league has added has been off the charts.
And the center position might just be back, but let's look at that 2023 NBA draft. Let's revisit that in 5 to 6 years. That could be a draft that eventually will be regarded among the very best.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Wallace kicks to Thomas. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
So for the Nets, Brownie's checked in, and it's Q in for Harrison Barnes. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Reed. ABC comes in for Michael Porter. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. And Georgia subbed in for Maxey. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Thomas against George. Thomas, no luck. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court right now for the Spurs, George is out there with Harper. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Bailey in at the 3.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Big Dog is checked in for the Nets. San Antonio also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Reed. And Victor Wembanyama has subbed in for Porter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Champagnie. Here's Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey, almost automatic at the strike.
Maxey hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Wolf. It doesn't go for him. Gets it off. It's not going to go for him. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Spurs leading by
15. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have an 8-point lead. Check. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Harrison Barnes is out there with Big Dog. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Wallace in at the point. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
And stolen by Maxey. .116 left in the third. Pass to Castle. Maxey kicks to Porter. Maxey finds Wembanyama. Clock is at 3. Ring shot on the way. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Wallace the pass to Thomas. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserves Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the field. His impact is amazing.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Brownie's checked in. Hugh comes in for Harrison Barnes. Mann's checked in for Thomas. And it's Williams in for Wallace. Nets trail by 12. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Williams. That's tipped. Williams against George. The three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Keontae George from the next country over. That's how deep that thing was.
It's Williams with the drive. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Harper, no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. And Benyama's out there with Michael Porter. Then it's George. And it's ABC. And it's Castle in a 2-guard. No good on that one. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow. And there's increased value being placed on all-around skill. Even in youth basketball, I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Well, just exceptional use of the pick and roll by Keontae George. Allows the play to develop there.
Wallace looking for an opening. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Barnes kicks to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Q. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Thomas. And here's George for 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. Nets trail by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Maxey.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Wallace, good.
Yeah, not just a finisher now. Barnes always willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Castle. Thomas grabs the rebound. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Down by 15. Goes up from the top of the key. Doesn't go that time. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.